We've been in business for 58 years. Mr. Ryan, James Ryan, started his first bowling center was in Needham, Massachusetts. He
I live
grew
in
up,
Needham.
Yeah, he grew up in Waltham, and his first bowling center was in Needham, downstairs below the post office, I believe.
Okay, I
You
think it's
probably
still
know
there.
exactly. It is.
Yeah.
It is. That was his first bowling center, and he bought that just out of college. He was a BU graduate, and he was always an avid bowler when he was young, and he worked at that bowling center, and then he ended up buying it from the gentleman who was retiring at the time, and that was his start in the business, and then. He decided to buy another bowling center down here on the Cape, and Falmouth, the bowling center in Falmouth, was his next bowling center. And since then, we've grown to 6 bowling centers and 3 family entertainment centers, game rooms, and then we're also a amusement operator.
It's like a little mini amusement park.
That's right.
Right.
That's right. We will put games in hotels. Actually, here at the Cape Codder, we have a game room. During the school vacation weeks, we actually bring in other games, and we set up temporary game rooms in the function rooms.
So do you do parties too? Do you do event planning with games? 'Cause I know
No, we
some-
haven't gotten into that. There's certainly a market for it.
I've seen it, right. The
yeah.
event planners love them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think probably because we're based here on the Cape, it's a little bit harder. We're a little more isolated in an urban or metropolitan area. I think that really does very well.
Maybe this is a silly question, but I have to ask. Do you consider that you have, in terms of amusements, a theme to what you do, a strategy?
Yeah, I think, our theme is, our motto is family fun for everyone. And, our theme really is family entertainment. That's really our market. That's our customer. Back 15, 20 years ago, it was the teenage adolescent group. Not anymore. It really is mom, dad, the kids. That's really our market. Ever since the redemption business started with the tickets that you win when you're playing skee ball and
Hitting those mice?
hitting the mice, whack-a-mole, and
That's
stuff
the one.
like
Whack-a-mole. Love that one.
Those type of games really saved our industry because video games really are most kids have better video games on their laptop.
Right.
So video games are pretty much out of it. Each year we derive less and less of our income from video games. So you'll have a couple driving games or a simulator roller coaster game or something like that.
Because once they're in.
Yeah. And other than that, the old fighting games are gone. They're, like I said, they have them on their computers at home with better graphics and better games. And
So what are the major challenges in running a business like this in today's world?
I would think probably our workforce is probably the hardest thing that we have to deal with. We have some great kids that work for us and adults, but a lot of our workers are young adults or in some of our seasonal locations. We hire teenagers, and that is like any business. I think it's the hardest part of running the business is keeping the workforce excited about their job and keeping on task.